Hello. Hi, how are you? Let me just fix that light. There we go. So, I heard, according to this title, Europeans think Americans are clueless. I'll hear them out. It's probably true on an assortment of different subjects.
What do usually people in Switzerland think about America or Americans?
It was getting worse because I think because of Trump and because the abortion right and so on. That's what we're getting in Switzerland. So it's are you really going to America? Because you hear the bad stuff.
And is it comes?
Well, a lot of people in America would think those are the good things. So it's interesting how you say that.
It's from the news government or just people?
What we're getting in the media and how Trump, I don't know, how he's acting or acted and the whole abortion thing. I mean,
Trump's been gone for a while now. This video is not new, so it's interesting she's still talking about Trump. I'm just gosh, I hope he doesn't get the presidency again, if for no other reason than I don't want to hear about it.
Fucking shocking. Sorry, I said fucking. It's not allowed in the States.
Where are you from?
England, Bolton, near Manchester.
What do you think is the main difference between US and England?
I thought he said your ass. No, US.
People in the US do not.
People in your ass?
The main difference between US and England.
People in the US do not really have a clue what's going on in the world generally. And the world revolves around.
Rude, but she did say generally, which I would agree with. But hey, look at me. I'm trying to get a clue. How many videos have I watched at this point? 1,000? I'm starting to get a clue. Let's go. I'm changing the narrative or something.
On people in the US, whereas in the rest of the world, we kind of think, you can really tell that people in the US think they don't really know what's going on. So a lot of people don't know where other countries are in the world.
That's for sure.
And what's going on.
I will say, if I am going to even attempt to, I don't really care to defend US people. A lot of them are indeed very stupid. But it is a little bit different. If you live in Europe, of course, you're going to know more European countries because you have much, much closer access to them. You might actually go for a vacation in Germany or Austria and, these different countries. Whereas here in America, unless you're rich, you're not really going to Europe ever, or maybe once. So, yeah, there's that.
Maybe politically, it's its own bubble.
Why do you think it happens?
Because a lot of the time people in the US think they are the best in the world. Maybe.
Where are you from?
Rude. I'm just kidding. I keep saying rude. I don't know why I keep saying that. Do people in the US think they're the best? It's kind of trendy right now to think the US is the worst, if you live here. So it's half and half, I'd say. Some think we're the best, some think we're the worst. And I'm talking about people in the U.S.
Germany.
What is your favorite part about America so far since you're visiting?
He's visiting.
It's you have a broad variety of different people, different kinds of living.
This guy's cool. I just had to say, I don't know why. I like his style.
A broad variety of different people, different kinds of living, and a broad spectrum of opinions. It's not the case in Germany. It's a bit more narrow, I think, in several points.
Do you think the life is easier in Germany or in America?
I think you have to work harder in the US than in Germany. In Germany, you have a strong state that supports you if you have problems. I know this from other people, so it's really sure. Here you have to take care about yourself. That's not the case in Germany.
Where are you from?
Wow. Interesting. I wonder what the homeless rate is in Germany. That's what that made me think of. There's a lot of homeless people here in America, sadly. Yeah.
I'm from Italy.
And what do people in Italy think about Americans?
Where there's a lot of bad media about abortion, obviously. So there's a lot of, because of all the news, they can pass a bit as, not ignorant, but a bit like they want to follow the crowd.
What do you mean by follow the crowd?
When Trump was here and whatever he was saying, people would just follow, even though there were crazy things. And with the abortion thing.
She's talking about Americans? A lot of Americans hate Trump. So I don't know. I don't know if I fully understood. It might have been a language thing, but if she's saying that all Americans just follow Trump, there's a certain segment that does. Once again, it's kind of like 50-50. You either literally hate him or you love him. Then there's very few people that are more in between.
I think they think like, how is it possible that people are still believing those things and they're following those government things, even though there's so many people protesting.
Where are you from?
Spain.
What is the biggest difference you think between America and Spain?
How huge everything is. Like even the beds. Like in Spain we have like normal size beds, but
I would think the same thing about American beds. In the US, we have normal size beds. What are these tiny? It's the size of my baby's crib. Am I frozen or is that just on my side? Oh my gosh. On my side, I'm completely frozen. Okay, I'm back. Whatever. This computer sucks. All right, let's continue.
here everything is huge.
Did you watch any
That's
popular
funny.
TV shows
I wonder if they're in Texas, because everything's big in Texas.
from America?
Many. Friends, Sex and the City, of course. Gilmore Girls, everything, I don't know.
Where are you from?
Romania.
What's the biggest difference between people in Romania and America?
I was expecting people to be more cold, like to be like not to talk about stuff. Actually, people here are more open than people in Romania. But the thing is, in Romania, you can do stuff that you can't really do here.
For example?
Like underage drinking, like people don't really care about that. Smoking cigarettes, maybe something like that. Like people don't care about that in Romania, but here's like you don't really do that, you know?
I would say underage drinking is more, it's definitely like hidden, but people don't really care about it that much. I don't know. I guess I can't say that. Compared to Europe, for sure, they care a lot more about it here. Mainly because the drinking age is way higher here because it's ridiculous. But most people drink underage at some point, like pretty often in high school and stuff. But as far as smoking underage, that's more taboo. That's more like looked down upon because smoking is seen as very, very unhealthy here in America.
Where are you from?
Sweden,
What is the main difference you notice between Sweden and America?
much more people, wider streets, and much
Wider streets, yeah. Okay. It's more car centric. Got it.
more focus on culture and security.
Do you
More of a focus on culture.
think more security here or more security in Sweden?
More security here, I would say yes.
I wonder what she means by that.
And would you love
Maybe that's because we need more security. Like, that might not be a good thing.
to live in America at some point in your life, or you stick to the Europe?
I think I will stick to the Europe because it's less people and I have time to.
I like less people too, but I mean, here in Indiana, there's more corn than people. Yeah, I don't see anybody in here. Let me look outside. Yep, no people. Just corn.
Go down and feel myself.
Where are you from?
We're from Holland.
What do you think is the biggest
I wonder where he's at that there's so many foreign people. It's cool.
difference
And it's like they're all in the same park.
between people in Holland and New York City?
People do what they want here. If you look here, all people are different. And in Holland, we take the clothes other people also has, and we act like other people also do. And here, it's different.
Where are you from?
Interesting. I don't think I've heard that one before. So, because usually like people here think like, oh, everybody's just following the trend and stuff. But then she's saying compared to certain other places, you know, Holland or whatever, it's less so like that. That's interesting.
English, from England.
Are you visiting New York?
Yeah.
Where do you live in England?
I live up in Durham.
Can you tell us what are the stereotypes about Americans in England?
Fat, stupid, ugly?
That's a good question.
Maybe not ugly.
Don't really know.
Don't know. That means you don't want to say. I know you know.
No.
What do people in England
Nice guy.
usually think about Americans? Are they more like, do they want to come and visit here, or they don't really care about America?
I honestly can't tell you. You know, I haven't spent much time in
This guy's like a politician. I don't know why he's like, I can't tell you. I can't speak to that.
the UK.
That's funny. Yeah, that threw me off. I can't tell you. I can't say. I don't know. I'm pleading the fifth. I do not know what people think about America in England. It must not be good. All right. That was fun. That was a fun video. It's always interesting to hear what people outside the US think about us. Sometimes it's hard to hear, though. Okay. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Or, I mean, next week. Whatever. Subscribe if you want to. Or don't. Thanks for watching. Bye!